Hello everyone, my name is Muiwa Adedayo. I am a lecturer. I am also an educational neuroscientist. Today I have something that is extremely important to share with my global audience members. And the title of this video is simply three learning difficulties. Dyslexia, dyscalculia, and ADHD. The truth is this, based on personal experience, because I've spent years in teaching and presently I am into lecturing, I discovered that there is no academic institution, there is no formal kind of setting, educational setting that does not have these three, what I call Ali. The acronym is Ali, and Ali actually stands for Academic Learning Impairment. My focus is on academic learning impairment because there are different learning disorders. But my focus, my expertise has to do with Ali, academic learning impairment. So these are the three fundamental challenges, academic learning impairment that most school owners, that most formal settings, especially academic formal settings, face. And what my team and I, at Educational Africa Consulting Limited, what we are currently doing is that in our masterclass in educational neuroscience, we are currently empowering teachers, we're empowering school owners, we're empowering students of education, sophisticated and enlightened parents, on how to solve, not only to solve, but on how to diagnose this academic learning impairment, and how to treat or approach some of them. There are some that we often advise participants to either visit the neurologist in the cases of autism. These are complex challenges that are beyond, that is beyond our own expertise. So in our masterclass in educational neuroscience, if you look at it, it contains about 22 topics. And one of the topics has to do with, if you look at it, the fifth one, educational neuroeducation on dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysprasia, etc. We've been empowering teachers. In fact, presently we've gone beyond Africa, beyond Nigeria. We now have participants from Ghana, from South Africa, Equatorial Guinea, etc. that are registering for this education, this masterclass in educational neuroscience. And so, if you're interested, there's a link, that is going to be added, to this video. Please, I want you to just click on it. It's called the learning difficulty clinic. You have access, to me and my partners. If you have any problems that you observe maybe your learners are experiencing, please feel free to really contact us. So let us go back to today's topic. So the first one has to do with dyslexia. Dyslexia, I think I've recorded about 2 or 3 videos on dyslexia. One of them has to do where I really expatiate the 6 types of dyslexia. Then the other video has to do with, I think I express, I explain 2 basic approaches, or models that an individual can actually use to resolve or to diagnose and to give theoretical solutions to problems that are connected to dyslexia. Dyslexia is a neurological disorder that really affects individuals, and it hinders them from the being able to read and write. Please, I'm going to really advise you to check those videos. So please come along while I take you to the whiteboard and explain one step after the other these 2 other early academic learning impairments. So dyscalculia, the word is a combination of 2 syllables. Okay, this, and this means abnormal. It means a dysfunction. Then calculia, okay, means okay the ability to calculate, to manipulate numbers, etc. So dyscalculia means the inability, okay, to manipulate numbers, to manipulate a simple addition, multiplications, etc. Those difficulties that are individual, okay, face, that prevents the individual from mastering mathematics is called dyscalculia. It is the opposite of dyslexia. Dyslexia is reading difficulty, while this one is maths and arithmetic difficulty, what I call MAD. And then maths, okay, and arithmetic difficulty. Okay, the main thing, okay, that affects this, that cause the main factor that causes dyscalculia is called DPN. It is deficit, okay, in processing numerosities. Unlike dyslexia that has to do with deficit in phonological processing, this one is deficit in processing numerosities. And then, according to studies, that 1 out of every 5, okay, students or learners, okay, is dyscalculic. Then the third one is there are two types of dyscalculia. The first one is the developmental dyscalculia. Developmental dyscalculia has to do with this inherited, okay, inability to process numbers, etc. It is gene driven. While the acquired dyscalculia has to do with, it is acquired, it could be due to poor teaching, it could be due to accident, maybe when one was young, and the individual maybe had an accident that affected the maths and neurocircuit. So that child, okay, might develop what is called, it is not dyscalculia, it's called acalculia. Okay, acalculia is that acquired aspect, okay, type of dyscalculia. Then what are the solutions? Okay, in our master class in educational neuroscience that I just told you about, okay, we have detailed information. In our textbooks that we give to participants, everything is explained there. So what I intend doing is just to give you a kind of a little idea, an inkling on what to expect if you register for the course itself. So solutions, okay, what I call, there's something called MAN. MAN has to do with what? Math and arithmetic neurocircuit. We also have, there are neurocircuit for everything. Everything that you know how to do, there's a neurocircuit for it. So mathematics and arithmetic mastery also has its own neurocircuit. So all you need to do as a neuro educator, or in our course, we are going to really empower you on how to really identify the math and neurocircuit and things, interventions that you can really put into practice in order, okay, to create the something called neuroplasticity, in order to change that neurocircuit of maths that is in the brain of that student, so that that student will be able to do what? To improve in his or her maths and arithmetic. There was this research that was conducted, and number neurons were discovered that whenever, okay, a student is processing numbers, is doing arithmetic or doing mathematics, there are some number neurons that are always active in the maths and arithmetic neurocircuit. So this is just a kind of, just to give you an insight into what to expect when you register for the course itself. Then let's look at the ADHD. Okay, ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It is genetics driven, it is inherited, and it has to do with the inability to really sit down and pay attention in the class. Okay, the child is full of energy, is always distracted. Okay, he or she is always pursuing one task. Okay, he does it halfway and stop and picks up another task. Okay, so one of the challenges that teachers, for example, okay, face in the classroom has to do with students who are ADHD prone. So it is genetic. Then disruption, yes, there's a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, okay, that has been identified. Okay, the child finds it very difficult to really sit down and listen to his or her teacher. Yes, this is the prefrontal cortex. This prefrontal cortex is the seat of intelligence. So it has been neuroimaging data has shown that children who suffer from ADHD have impairment to their the prefrontal cortex. Then the energy, yes, the pupils, the learners, the students are always full of energy, and they, instead of them to actually sit down and listen to the teacher, they are always distracted, engaging in diverse and distractible activities in the classroom. There are solutions. These are just, if you look at the board, drugs. There are drugs that can be given to that ADHD child, and that will help to calm the child down. So Ritalin and Adderall. Then allowing teaching to individual interests, especially if the students, if you've identified that this child is ADHD, you can align that. Another one is cognitive behavioral therapy, talk therapy, apply situational expertise. So these are just meant to give you, just to give the if you look at the solutions. So in our master class in Educational Neuroscience, we are going to really expose, give you detailed information, practical and actionable steps that you can really take in order to help not only diagnose ADHD, but steps that you can really take to calm the child so that the child can really learn. So please, if you have any questions, do not forget to drop them. We are committed to helping teachers all over the world and school owners improve their learners' academic performances. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can drop them, share this video, and let us see you in the next video.